Welcome back to Mud Lake Ranch, and today we're here with a carry-on roller bag from Voyage. We recently reviewed two backpacks from Voyage. They were the Zephyr and the Arrow, I believe. One was waterproof, and they were both vacuum compression backpacks. And this is the roller bag version with the same vacuum compression technology, allowing you to pack a lot more into a small space. Now, I have not check this bag out yet. It is still in its sort of original packaging. It doesn't have the exterior cardboard, but it does have this like dust cover that I might actually keep to help protect this bag while it's in storage and not in use between my trips for work and etc. So we're going to open this up and explore the contents and give you our honest opinion on this bag. The backpacks, those things are killing it on this channel. If you get a chance, go check out that video. The backpack video will be linked in the description and the pinned comment, as well as a link to check out the Voyage roller bag, the carry-on version with this vacuum compression technology. Oh, let's throw this to the side. And get rid of this plastic sleeve. This bag comes with a little plastic cover over the Voyage name emblem. Don't need to take it off now, but I really want to because it's kind of ugly. It's that little, it's like when you protect lenses almost, you're protecting the plastic over. The Voyage bags feature a lifetime warranty, and that's something fantastic to consider when acquiring luggage, because luggage typically doesn't last a lifetime. I've had to replace both my checked luggage and carry-ons from running them so frequently. I'm liking this thing right out the gate. It is a really nice design. Let's talk about the exterior. It's got the feet for when you set the bag on its side to keep it from touching the actual surface of the bag. The bag's surface appears to be a rigid plastic type of material. Get rid of that. Another logo on the back. On the side here we have a handle that retracts itself into the bag. So it rides sort of flush and then expands out so that you can grab it. I do like that feature. Let's not get to the lock right away. It has the same type of handle on the top. Handle on top that expands from the bag, and it's a rubberized material, and it feels very firm. I like that. I scraped that with my knife just now. And it also has two carry handles on the sides here. I like that. I don't know. I mean, it just would help with maneuvering it, I suppose. Or maybe if you had to strap this to something else. I'm going to actually check out the manual on this sucker to find out exactly what that's all about. You have your top handle that's expandable handle or extension handle rides flush. That is a very ergonomic and sleek feature. I'm digging that everything's kind of enclosed or subtly or tightly against the bag, so you don't have a lot of stuff protruding to get caught on things. Man, that ran smooth. Not that it shouldn't, but the bag I'm running right now is pretty chunky. What do you got up here? Oh, the wheels operate very nice. We got some switch, an on and off. What's that all about? Off, on, off. Okay, Jared's gonna have to read the manual. But right here under the handle there is an on and off switch. Not sure on that. That's a little tall. It hits the ceiling. So when that retracts, flush with the bag. All right, let's get to the TSA lock on this thing. So this has TSA approved locks. The zippers are quite large. They are metal and they are clipped into a lock right now. The lock on this is set to 000 as the initial password. And where's the button to release this thing? That's not it. That's not it. Oh, it's got a charging port or possibly an external battery access on this thing. You're like, why didn't you read the manual first? I didn't want to. It's got USB-C and regular USB. I believe it's called A. So I'm guessing this is an external battery backup access. So if you have a battery in your carry-on bag, you can access the power to that without actually opening your bag by plugging in right here below the lock. Let's figure out how to get this lock open. It's already on 0000. They don't pull out. On their other bag, you pushed a button. Oh, cool, man. All right. So to release your zippers, which I'm going to latch back in here, to latch them back in, you just press these open-ended locks into this zippered area here. So those are both latched. This button here is to reset it, but to unlock it, you just push this to the side and both zippers come undone. To reset this, it says to push a pin into this button. There's a hole, nope, this right here, and then set your key code and then slide the lock to set the password, which I think will pop that reset button out. We'll do that before we get closed out here. Let's open up this bag. See what else we can see inside this thing. All right, I'll give you a look at the bag itself. That's interesting. Okay, is the vacuum on both sides? I don't think so. It's got lots of zippers. It has branding in lots of places. It's got branding sewn in here, branding on the back, branding on a label here, and branding on a badge on the other side. So it is vacuum sealed on both sides, and this did come with the Vortex pump. This pump can be used to deflate the bag or suck the air out of the bag to compact your clothing. It can also be used as a pump. My son borrowed my Black Voyage backpacks for a trip somewhere to a tropical location. They were able to use this to inflate their pool toys at their, like the floaties and stuff that they used to float around the pool there. So this can be used to inflate things as well as deflate or vacuum the bag. So this bag will get you the ability to look in this thing really quick. I don't know what this is for. We're going to have to get the manual out really quick and look through this, but I wanted to explore it with you initially. It has that, you know, your standard strap to strap clothing down. So let's close that back up. All right, so those wheels are slickery. All right, it's not meant to be opened in this fashion, but for demonstration purposes, you have your vacuum side here, which is zippered with the big handled T-handled zipper as well as a D handle. These shut and open extremely hard. And when you close it before vacuuming it, make sure it is closed all the way to the top, that there's no gap. These are really hard to zip and unzip, and that's because they're airtight. So when you vacuum the air out, you may get a little bit of air loss, but if you don't zipper it all the way, you're going to get a lot of compression loss. So you don't want to do that. So it's got the bag vacuum side there. You can strap additional clothing over the vacuumed side. It has a zipper here with access to this pocket area, as well as a mesh zipper to get in front of this area with your journey begins here. So this is a discount code for 40% off that comes with the bag. So if you're planning on buying two, maybe buy one, wait till that discount code comes in. Make sure you use my link in the description and the pinned comment so that I get credit as an affiliate for Black Voyage. And then there is a QR code to activate your lifetime warranty. So don't forget to register your product. There's also the ability to tag them in a post to get a free gift. So interesting information there. I will include that in the description in the pinned comment. All right. And underneath this mesh pocket area here is another vacuum seal area. Looks a lot like the other side, obviously. But once you've vacuum sealed or vacuumed, compressed your clothing into this side, you can put additional clothing, product, whatever, above it. Do not pack anything that's sharp or edgy against the, or in the compressed area or on the compressed area, because you don't want to puncture your vacuum sealed bag and compromise that. But it is warranted. They also say if you happen to break the D handle or the T zipper, they will replace it. Their lifetime warranty is good. Their lifetime warranty is good for all of those situations. Now, I don't know what that sleeve bag that just flew off the thing when I bent it down, or when I picked the bag up. So we'll see what that is in just a sec. But very similar to most carry-on luggage. Now, it doesn't have an expansion gusset, but because you're vacuum compressing your product, your clothes, or any soft items you might be carrying, blanket, whatever, it doesn't really need the expandable area. Now, it does have a zipper around the vacuumed portion here, and I want to see what the heck that's all about. This appears to be zipping in the vacuum thing, the vacuum area. And it caught on something. There we go. To unzip it, and it kind of stops there. There we go. Delete that. This was just above it. This is the vacuumed bag area. This is the whole like zippy bag, the whole thing. This is front, back. The inside is in this. Below this is a zippered lined area as well. Okay, and this is where you can access the USB to plug in your battery backup, and you could have that stored below your vacuum sealed area. I'm not going to demo the vacuuming, or do I need to? Fill this with clothes. Open this port. This is probably not charged. When you're traveling, you're going to want to bring this with you, and it does have a locked position. So you do read your instructions, because you don't need this accidentally turning on in flight, because it's sort of noisy. To lock it, you hold in this button, I believe, for 5 seconds. It will flash red, and then you'll have to unlock it by holding it for 5 seconds again. Yeah, don't forget to bring this stuff with you. It does come with the USB-C charging cable. They are effective at removing air and putting additional clothing into the bag. One thing you will notice, which is not, like a positive thing about this, but if you do vacuum a bunch of clothing in here, they're going to have more wrinkles than if you just had packed them folded loosely, because you're really compressing their clothing significantly. So we're going to buckle this bag back up and finish up with a few really cool, interesting observations on this bag now that we've had a few more minutes to work with it. This bag here, I'm not exactly sure what it's for, but it's framed with like a plastic tubular frame. It's mesh, and it's its own separate compartment. So perhaps this could be used to protect a dress shirt or something like that. But this side here, which you guys have already seen, the zipper for this compartment here with the mesh area I personally like to move my dirty clothes or worn clothes to these mesh type bags, so I know that they've been used in travel. But this zippered area is separate from this area here, so there's a layer of division in this flap, as well as this zippered area is separate from the vacuum zippered area. So you got an area for your vacuumed bag, you have an area between the vacuum bag, you have another small zipper but large compartment before this mesh bag area here. So lots of separation available to divide or keep clothing separate, or whatever you might want to be dividing up in the bag. On this side you have the vacuum sealed area, your retaining strap to keep things, I like to keep stuff over here that's more my hard goods, my microphones and like my rolls of tape and things that I bring to trade shows. I would have usually on this so this strap area here, you can strap in clothing or whatever you'd like above your vacuum sealed area. And this zippered area here gives you access to the area below the vacuum sealed compression area. We'll get the capacity of this thing in just a moment because I forgot what it actually is. And then we're going to talk about what that on-off switch was, and I was fascinated. Oh, that's so cool. So I'm going to say it wrong. This has perfectly quiet, whisper quiet wheels. They run extremely smooth. They're Hinomoto silent wheels. That's just amazing. And then that switch underneath your grip here is a lock. So you can lock the bag so it cannot roll. I mean, the brakes on this are amazing. I've never seen that on a bag, and it's accessible below your handle up here. Vacuum compressing your carry-on clothing, you're increasing the capacity of this bag by 57% according to the folks at Black Voyage. So this bag will be much heavier if you've actually added that much more to your carry-on. So that lock may come in handy to keep this sucker from rolling away from you, especially with these extremely speedy wheels that it's got here. Final thoughts on the Black Voyage. This model here is known as the AirCabin. It rides in the cabin of the airplane with you, and they have a larger version called the Air Trunk, so that you can have the backpack, the cabin, and the trunk, and you could bring your entire wardrobe and somebody else's for that matter. Cool features of this bag. These wheels are fantastic. The braking mechanism, being easy to access up top here, is awesome. The handles are an extra thoughtful inclusion in this design for maneuvering and moving this bag from picking it up off the floor onto a luggage rack to unpack your clothing for your stay, as well as the feet to keep it non-marring if it's sitting on its side, and the handles that ride flush top, side, and the flush retractable handle that is super smooth, really feels well built, as well as your TSA approved locking mechanism for your zippers here on the side. This thing is with the brakes on still. This thing is really well designed, and I'm a fan of this. I usually don't do a carry-on. I'm not a carry-on guy, but I may check this because it'll be a smaller footprint, and the capacity is increased so much that it's probably equal to the roller bag that I use currently to check my luggage. The corners are reinforced with metal as well. That's metal, that's plastic. So your corners, at least the top corners, are reinforced with steel. Yeah, this is a really good bag. I'm digging it. This one definitely gets my seal of approval. Make sure that you use the link in the description and the pinned comment if you consider purchasing from Black Voyage, whether it's their Aero, their Zephyr backpack, the AirCabin or the Air Trunk. Thank you for watching this episode of Mud Lake Ranch on the Black Voyage AirCabin carry-on roller bag. If you found this video useful, helpful, or interesting, please hit that thumbs up and subscribe.